Hello, beautiful friends. This is Crystal Rose Insights, here to do a reading for the Divine Masculine in his headspace. This is going to be a reading where we're going to take a look at what's going on with the Divine Masculine consciously, because I know a lot of times, I'll do readings where we look into what his higher self is thinking and feeling and like what's going on from the 5D perspective. But this one's going to be just focused on what's going on with him consciously around the Divine Feminine and relationship with her and all that stuff. So this is a video that's intended for those of you who are in separation at the moment. You're not actually together and you're in the process of either coming together or all that. But this is for soulmates, twin flames who are in separation. So we're going to take a look at what's going on in the Divine Masculine's head consciously, like what's he actually thinking and aware of, as opposed to what his higher self is feeling or knowing. So those of you who have been around here for a while, you know that I always start my readings with a crystal, and this is actually a crystal that I found when I went mining. This is actually a double terminated quartz crystal. There are a couple chips out of it. However, I love the stone. There's this beautiful like rainbow prism. You can't see it, but I remember when I found this, I felt like it was such an incredible gift. So before I get started, I do want to just make a couple announcements. I have started a Vimeo channel where I'm going to be doing a lot more extended and more in-depth and very specialized readings over there on my Vimeo channel. So I'm still going to obviously continue to do the free readings over here on YouTube, where I give you lots of information on either soulmate, twin flame, love relationships, some zodiac readings, all that. That's all still going to be here on YouTube. However, for those of you that want to go more in depth, if what you're hearing is resonating and it's like sounds like I'm talking directly to you, I've started that Vimeo channel for those of you that it's kind of like the in between a general reading and then the benefits of doing a personal private reading with me. So it's a way for me to get more specific and more messages to you. Like I said, in between doing just listening to a general reading and then doing a personalized reading. So I do some specialty videos over there. I'll do extended versions of readings there, but for example, there's a couple readings over there that I want to call your attention to. I did a weekly love reading for the union energies for the twin flames, and I also did a special edition around the topic of narcissism and codependency, and how a lot of twin flames are healers, especially the Divine Feminine, are dealing with narcissistic or healing from narcissistic relationships, and why that is important for the rise of the Divine Feminine. So I did an extended channeled video over there because I felt really called to do it based on just a lot of the energies coming through with my clients and just some messages I was getting that I wanted to just put into a video for you guys. And I end up channeling some information. I bring some crystals into it. I also use the cards, and the messages that came through the cards are pretty incredible. Like, I couldn't have, if I had tried to pick cards to match what was coming through in my channeling, I don't think I could have done a better job. It's amazing how spirit works. So anyway, I do want to, the information to get there will be down below, but don't you worry, I'm still going to be doing a lot of free readings over here. But again, that's just intended for those of you that want to get more specific and more in depth. So we're going to take a look now at what's going on with the Divine Masculine in his headspace. So we get the Magician, the Four of Water, and I don't read reversals in this deck, and the Three of Water. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, oh my gosh, the Two of Water. Wow, so the Divine Masculine, like right now, in his headspace is feeling very romantic. Very romantic. The topic of love is coming up, and then we also are getting the Dreamer at the bottom of the deck. So, wow, this is just hitting right off the bat. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck for the overall theme of this, where he is in his headspace, is he's thinking about love. He's wanting love. He's feeling like he's yearning for that special love of a soulmate relationship, long-term partnership. This is about coming closer in a relationship, going to the next level. This is about the concept of forgiveness as well. But it feels like it's almost like he's ready to take a leap of faith in his head about coming towards his divine feminine. He's still like, doesn't know how it's going to turn out, but he's feeling very optimistic. He's following his dreams. There could be some unexpected opportunities. So the fact that these both came out at the bottom of the deck are really interesting because, again, this is a reading about what he's thinking consciously. And this is a general reading, so take what messages make sense for you and leave the rest. But it feels like he's ready to, like he's trying to get up his nerve to come towards his divine feminine. And I know this has been happening with a lot of my clients, is the divine masculines have been starting to reach out, but a lot of times in like these really, like, not ridiculous ways, but in small little ways that have nothing to do with their relationship. It's just like an excuse to just reach out to her. Okay, so if that happens to you and you get a random message from, or you, like, your divine masculine says something to you, if you're cross-watching this, like, just appreciate it for what it is. They're not going to come out and make this grand declaration of love because they're just trying to open the door and feel things out. Because what we're getting here in this overall energy, it's that he's realizing that he has the ability to manifest, that he's ready for love. He can create the path that he wants, and that life is really magical. And he is worried, though, that he's missed his opportunity with his divine feminine. It's like, because those of you that are in separation, he's really facing this energy of like, oh, did I blow it? Did I miss my chance? And he's really concerned about that because, you know, this mermaid is looking at these 3 cups, the small ones. She's not even seeing this big opportunity. So it feels like a lot of the divine masculines are like wanting to make a step forward, but they feel like they might have blown it. And they're a little bit afraid. And then we're also getting the 3 of water energy, which is about the need to have some more fun. This is about a celebratory energy. It's like he's kind of got this anticipation right now of the potential of this new path, this new journey towards love. He's nervous about it and he's not quite sure what's going to happen, but it's almost like it's getting to where it's like nudging him forward, even though he might not be quite sure what's going to happen. But he is worried that he's blown it. He is worried that he somehow missed his chance. And you know what? That's not necessarily a bad thing, right? It's not necessarily the worst thing in the world for them to think that they've lost their chance with their divine feminine. Because remember, the twin flame journey is very different. It's a very different path compared to other relationships. And so the same rules don't quite apply. But he's still kind of looking at it from the standpoint of, oh, I had that chance, and did I miss that opportunity? When I could have gone forward with it before, but I didn't, and now I really want it, and oh, has she moved on? Has she forgotten about me? That kind of thing. So we're going to get some more cards here, get some more details. 2 more cards on this magician energy, please. The moon. Oh my God, and release. Check it out, guys. So many major arcanas. Hello. So, he's starting to open up to his intuition, and he's there's things going on behind the scenes with him but I feel like there's definitely the need to release some fears. He needs to release fears that are holding him back. And it's like that, what I was just saying earlier. It's like he wants to ask you out, move forward towards love, take a leap of faith, but he doesn't quite know how it's going to happen. And he's needing to release. This is the Death card. This is about the end of a phase or a situation. This is about the transformational energy in a new start towards love. And so he's ready to take this leap of faith and move on towards his divine feminine with this 2 of water, this magician. But he's worried he's missed his chance. He wants to be in the celebratory energy. He may not be sure about this. He needs to have some more fun. Like, he might be overthinking it so much that he's like stressing himself out about it. But I mean, we have so many big messages here. Holy cow. Okay, so it does feel like the divine masculine is starting to open up to his intuition and really connect energetically to the divine feminine even within him. But it's like he's feeling pulled towards her. And he's releasing the fears. He's currently trying to release the fears that have held him back from reaching out. Holy cow. All right, 4 of water, 2 more. King of water. Jesus. Okay. Oh my gosh. Guys, seriously. All right. I mean, I don't know what the heck is up with the energies this week and last. It's like there's just this clarity and this like intensity in the clarity around the messages. So here it is. The King of Water is supporting him. Like the King of Water is can often be an energy of the divine masculine, but the King of Water is very compassionate, kind. He's respected. He knows how to open his heart. He gives trustworthy advice. He's a he's a great leader that's also very compassionate. Okay? And this King of Water is here to tell him, like, you haven't missed your chance, buddy. Like, you know, you got to open your heart and really trust. Trust that it's right here, because it is right here. See, I mean, this water energies. Look at all this water, guys. I mean, maybe it's because I have this new turquoise cloth here, but I don't think so. This is, again, their conscious mind, okay? This isn't their higher self. This is their conscious mind. It feels like they're realizing that to take this leap of faith, they're going to have to face some of their fears and just take a risk. You know, he may be also getting some advice from somebody that he really respects and trusts. And the other thing that's coming up here with this 4 of water is this 7 of earth energy. This is the gestation energy. This is about unnecessary worry. This is about, like, things are happening, but they're not ready to quite happen yet. Okay, so it feels like the divine masculine is connecting to the fact that he's getting little signs that this is the right thing to do to move forward and to start looking for this cup over here. To not be sad about this because look at all this that's coming here. You haven't missed this opportunity because look, this opportunity is here in the 7 of earth energy. And I feel like consciously it's like they've had that fear and then they're starting to move and transition out of that fear and into like, ooh, I think I might be right about this. Maybe there's something happening here. Maybe there's some hope here. Maybe I didn't totally blow it. But then they get pulled back into that energy a little bit when it's all of a sudden like about there and then, oh, maybe I'm not sure. But then I think in the quiet moments, they're actually realizing that that there's these little signs happening that are, you know, Spirit giving him some messages, and he's starting to become aware of those. So talk to me a little bit more about this 3 of water, please. 2 more cards on this 3 of water. 5 of fire and the King of earth. So it feels like there could be still in his headspace, there could be some, like, I'm getting 2 stories because, again, this is a general reading, but what I'm getting, there's 2 storylines here. One is that there's the need to have more fun because there's been a lot going on, because there's a 5 of fire, there's just a lot of competing goals, there could be some conflict with other people. And that he's trying to be a good guy, but because this King of earth is here to support him as well. So there could be some that are letting go of karmic partners or they've already let go of them, but then there's still, like, you know how after you end the relationship, you've moved on, there's still this lingering back and forth sometimes. And it feels like that conflict in this third party situation, like just ending a relationship, could still be going on, but the King of earth is still here. So it feels like he's trying to be responsible and practical and kind. But the King of earth is telling him that even if there's some small conflicts that come up right now that you're still dealing with, that the universe is on your side. You know, you've got the Midas touch. The King of earth has the Midas touch. And this is in the physical plane, okay? So it's like the, if you're going through a challenging time with some competing goals right now, that there is, like, go out and have some fun with your friends, just celebrate being you, because guess what? You have the Midas touch. And if you're out of balance, divine masculine, that this will help you get you into balance by kind of just like taking a break from the mental strains of it. But I mean, guys, look at this. So much water, so many major arcanas happening here for the Divine Masculine. Whoa, okay, well, so that is the reading here. I'm actually going to go more in depth with this over on Vimeo. We're going to take this initial, just basically the lay of the land of what's happening here, and we'll get some more details, some more information. We'll get some advice. We'll get like what's hidden. But guys, this is obviously a complete reading in and of itself right here in terms of what's happening in the headspace, conscious mind for the Divine Masculine right now for some of you guys that are watching this. Because again, this is going to be very specific for some of you. If it resonates, awesome. If not, it's just tuning into some other energies. So meet me over at Vimeo if you want to keep going further with this, and we're going to get a lot more info over there. Until next time, and abundant love always. Bye.